Good evening. A community in Glasgow say they're devastated a planned fireworks ban around Bonfire Night has fallen through. A firework control zone was expected to be in place in Pollokshields between the 1st and 10th of November, but the council failed to issue a legal notice in time. The new powers were given to local authorities last year to criminalise the use of fireworks in problem areas. A warning. Caitlin Hutchison's report contains flashing images.
Up and down the country, Bonfire Night is a time of celebration. But it's also a night that causes people, their pets and the emergency services misery every year. These riot-like scenes in Edinburgh and Dundee saw fireworks used as weapons and petrol bombs thrown at police. Here in Glasgow's south side, one community feels more let down than any other after the promise of Bonfire Night respite was snatched away due to an administrative blunder by the council.
It's a blight on communities like Pollokshields, and we have campaigned for years for something to get done about it. The last time this happened, the police themselves called it a firework riot, with 30 to 40 young men firing fireworks up and down the streets, but they're also in the back courts and the back gardens, firing them over buildings and at buildings. So at this last minute to say, oh well, we've made a mistake and it can't go ahead, we're appalled by it.
This quiet residential street in Pollokshields is one of the worst hit areas in Glasgow, a known hotspot for fireworks-related anti-social behaviour in recent years. And now that the plans for Glasgow's first fireworks control zone are off, it means that locals are once again bracing for more very long and challenging nights ahead.
They start from September right up to Christmas with these fireworks. I've got 2 wee dogs and they're terrified. It's dreadful.
They're dangerous for children, they make a mess and pets get spooked, and it's an excuse for people to basically get drunk and dance around with explosives.
Yeah, they go off at like certain times. I've never had a negative sort of experience with it. I'm sure a lot of people have.
Despite all council areas in Scotland being given the powers to ban fireworks, Edinburgh is now the only place they'll come into force this year, with restrictions in Niddrie, Balerno, Seafield and Carlton Hill. There continue to be desperate calls for their introduction in Dundee, and Glasgow City Council has had to apologise to residents in Pollokshields. It's now working with emergency services to address the significant community safety concerns. Caitlin Hutchison, STV News.